and I regret my damn vote, okay? He promised America first, now he's sending billions to Israel while we're drowning back home. And
Sir, why are you so upset today?
I voted for him to protect America, and now he's throwing our money at other countries and dragging us into another war.
Sir?
I didn't vote for him to babysit the whole damn world. I voted for America first.
Frustrating you the most today?
I voted for him to fix the economy. Now gas is $7 a gallon. S even. I could fry a burger with that.
What's been the biggest impact on your business?
He kicked out all the immigrants. Now I can't find anyone to work at my landscaping company.
What's up, guys? MAGA, they're furious with Trump, and of course they're dragging him down. So guys, you won't believe this. Let's watch this.
I was a Trump supporter. I don't know how long I can keep doing this. I have a construction company, and not a fucking thing is getting done. This is what I get. This is what I fucking get. Nothing but white boys. It takes 4 days to do a one-day job. I might have fucked up.
Normally the people who regret their vote, yeah, you take them in, whatever, but this guy in particular, he didn't give a fuck until it affected him. And
He don't care about you guys. He doesn't
This means
care.
that this man voted for families to be torn apart. And right now, he does not care about the families being torn apart. He pretty much, in his videos, I went through his page, his only issue is his pockets. He does not care about the living conditions that these migrants are being put in. He doesn't care about the families being torn apart. He doesn't care about lives being shattered. He literally just gives a fuck that his business is losing money because YT people don't work as hard as migrants. That is it. That's all. That's all he gives a fuck about. So yes, I hope your business fails. I hope you feel every single ounce of that vote. Because you didn't give a shit until it affected your pockets. And that's kind of one of the lowest things. Anyways, my name is Mercedes Chandler. Give me a follow. Are you on to my face again? Thank you. Goodbye.
How am I ignorant? Huh? I grew up in the church, Southern Baptist. I always said I was born and raised Republican. I sat in church and I listened to them teach us the way Jesus wanted us to live. He wanted us to love the immigrant like he was in his own land. He wanted us to love our neighbor no matter what they look like, who they love, who they worship. Love them. And I believe for it.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Now MAGA voters, they're saying Trump betrayed them and he's leaving them behind. He don't care that they're suffering. Now they're scared that the man who built himself by lying, that he's lying to them. We all knew, like, he's a liar. He lied to you, and you knew that he lied again and again, but you believe him. And now you are complaining like, oh, our economy is worse. We can't even afford grocery, and you are investing all the money to go on the war. This is not why we voted for. We thought you are going to put America first. We thought the economy is going to be better. We thought like blah, 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 blah. You guys, you are insane. You are ignorant. How come you thought the guy is going to come and fix your problem, your economy, if he's always bankrupt? How do you think the guy is not going to get you in the war when the orange guy is always in conflict, putting himself first to show up? He don't care who suffer from it. There's a people, the USA citizen who are living there. Do you think about them, what they're going through? Of course you don't think about that. And again, the other things, this guy lies again and again, and now you are like, oh, we thought you put us first. Oh my God. Don't act surprised. You voted for this. Face the music. So guys, all these clips you are watching this video, credit only belongs to the owner of the original video. So let's watch. I'll be back with the commentary.
And I'm like, why all of a sudden they're talking about the Iran war and Trump getting involved? Some people are complaining that the groceries, inflation, gas prices, the economy pretty much has not improved like Trump promised. Day one, he was going to lower everything, make all your dreams come true, all the bullshit. So a lot of people are realizing that the economy is not improving. I mean, I don't know what you MAGAs do when you go to the grocery store. You look the other way, pretend that the prices aren't going up for the most things, the most items. A few items have gone down, but not significantly where you can say, wow, I can really feel in my wallet that things are improving. So I guess the last draw for MAGA was the war. That Trump might be getting into a war and MAGA can handle it, can stand it, because they don't want another war. And Trump promised no wars. But you MAGAs were okay when he said, they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Jimmy goes to school. 4 days later, he comes back with an operation and he's now Julie. All these lies, you guys were okay with it. So you're okay. I mean, you're leaving MAGA. You're abandoning Trump. You're mad at Trump. But you're still racist? You're still homophobic? Xenophobic? You're still enjoying seeing immigrants being deported, families separated, people crying on the streets because their family are being torn apart, and you guys are, that's what I voted for. So you're leaving MAGA with all that baggage, right?
You all voted for this. I don't know why you think like your regret is not going to fix this. If I was you, I would try to find the solution. But you voted for this. Don't act surprised because this guy lies again in his life. So I don't know why you're acting like, oh, you don't just find out. You voted against your interest because your hatred was bigger than that. You refuse to have the black lady as a president and you end up messing everything, messing everyone. You argue with your family, you fight with your friends. You was waving the flags like you are in gospel worshiping God. And now what's happening for you? It's what you voted for. Yeah. So try to fix this. If you really regret, find solution. Next time, show up and vote right. We want to see that change. We don't want to hear like blah, 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 blah. That's what I think, guys. We still have some more clips to see. Credit goes to the owner of the video. I will come back with commentary.
This is going to be somewhat of a leaving MAGA story. Hi, I'm Bailey. I'm a Blue Dot in Oklahoma, and I used to be a Trump supporter. Now, I wouldn't say that I was like MAGA in the sense that like I wore all the hats, the shirts, and flew the flags and all the things. But no, I did vote for Donald Trump twice. I voted for him in 2016, and I voted for him in 2020. Now, when I voted for him in 2016, that was the first time I ever voted. I was fully on the bandwagon and I was like full-blown conservative Christian. In 2020, when I voted for Donald Trump, I was actually deconstructing my faith, which plays a big part in why I voted for Donald Trump. My faith did. Because I was anti-abortion, I wanted conservative values. Even while I was deconstructing, I was still clinging on to a lot of ideals that conservative Christians tout. So I didn't really want to vote for Donald Trump in 2020, but it was one of those things that like I didn't like Biden and I didn't want to call myself a Democrat, even though I was starting to more align with the values of the Democratic Party. Actually more of like leftist ideals, not even just Democrat. And so what happened, right? Why did you vote for him twice and then now you're a full-blown leftist? So I went to college and that's not what you think it is. I didn't have liberal arts classes. I didn't have any professors.
If I'm being honest, these MAGA voters, we all knew that you will regret because we know like the guy you voted for, he will not care about you. He even told you that. Don't forget that. Anyways, because that time you excuse him, now you're seeing it as serious. You vote the guy who is racist. You voted the guy who is a liar, who don't respect women, who don't love poor people, working class, only prefer the rich friend. That's the kind of man you voted. You voted the man who put himself first. Then what? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to say? You voted for this because there's many promises he made in 2020, but he didn't keep them. That should show you that he doesn't keep his promise. He was lying to you, and your hatred blinded you. All you thought, like, because I vote for him, he will harm other people, other businesses, other farmers. But when he come to me, because I voted for him, he will prefer me, he will spare me. I think that's what you thought. And now the guy doesn't care. He doesn't care about you. Now you're losing everything. You are like, I regret you are betraying us. Anyway, guys, there's a question I ask myself. Please let me know in the comment. When MAGA always say like the orange guy is betraying them, what do you think they mean? For me personally, I think there's more about these things. There's more. There's a promise maybe he gave them and now he's not keeping it. The promise we don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Because when I'm trying to think why people vote against their interest, I don't understand that. Look at, for example, like farmers. Look, people who own a restaurant. Look, people who have like hotels. Only people who work there, the illegal immigrant. I think he promised them something they don't want to open up and tell us. Because I don't understand you. So, Magnet, what do you mean when you say you are betraying us? Because what he's doing is affecting all the country. But there's something behind that. Guys, I don't know. Let me know what you think. I think there's something. Something. That's what I think. And I saw other video when the guy was like, oh, he promised to fight for us. Of course, he's not going to do that. He don't care. Guys, open your eyes. All of you open your eyes. He don't care. We saw even famous people who supported him publicly getting deported. So he don't care. The guy doesn't care. So stop saying like, oh, you are betraying us, like he cares, he watch your video, he's going to change anything. He's not going to change anything. He don't care that you're suffering. He don't care that you're losing everything. And to think that people warned you, told you, be careful. Don't decide because of your hatred, because of racism. Just decide the better future for everyone. And you thought it will not affect you. You thought others would lose everything, but you'll be saved. So you didn't care about others. That's why we say karma is real. And I love the way it's hitting you where it's hurt the most. Because at the end of the day, if I'm being honest, you deserve all things that are happening to you. Because you pay for this. You choose this. You stand with this. You were too loud. You remember that? Wearing hard everywhere. This is great. So guys, let's hear what the people are saying. Of course, as always. But these MAGAs, MAGA. I don't understand you at all, if I'm being honest. So let's hear the comment. Actually, the first comment, I defended Trump with everything I had. I voted for him twice. I truly believe he was different, but now I feel like a fool. Of course you're a fool. Everything he promised, what's that? I want to hear that. He didn't deliver. I lost friends. I lost money, and now I have lost trust. I won't ever vote blindly again. Okay, we see. The second one say, I see it now. Trump used us. He made us believe he was one of us, but he was only out for himself. I have never felt so betrayed. I believed in him more than I should have. And it hurts to admit I was wrong, but I have to say it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if it was not affecting you direct, you will not be writing this comment, right? So the third one say you were warned over and over again, but you said you were whining. You said we hated America. You told us to shut up. Now look at you crying about betrayal when you were loudest cheering him. This is what you voted for. You F around, now you're finding out. The fourth one, you watched ICE destroy families. You watched Trump ignore COVID, lies daily, and divide this country. And still you voted for him. And now you are hurting. Do we supposed to feel sorry for you? No. No sympathy. The last one, you cheered when Trump targeted others, but now he's turning on you. It's tragedy. No one cares. You empowered this. You embrace the chaos. Own your own part in it. True. And maybe next time, listen when people try to stop the fire before it's spread. They deserve this. They voted for this. So, guys, let me know what you think. Where do you stand? Do you feel sorry for this kind of people? And let's educate ourselves in a comment. Let's continue our discussion there. Because at the end of the day, this content is for education purpose. And thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share. I will see you next episode. As always, bye.